Hello, tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Shining Force CD, Book 2, Chapter 2, with me, BlueAnkylo. We search for the Sword of Hyatt. This is strange, I could have sworn the gargoyle fell right here. There's absolutely no sign of it. I see no evidence of the gargoyle either. Maybe someone from the castle found the sword and brought it back. Please wait! Oh no, it's an elf. My people! Oh wait, this is the bad guy. You people are a nuisance. Guards, arrest them! Huh? But we've done nothing wrong. Are the orders from the king or... Stab him. Just a silly elf archer, we don't need none of them. Or what? Maybe they're my orders. Given at my own discretion, haha! And what if they were? Oh, finally, they've arrived. Yeah, there we go. Stabbed him. Threw him right across the moat. Wait, what do you think you're doing? Shush, we'll talk later. We've been waiting for the Cypress army. Posing as immilled soldiers. Oh, right. Posing as immilled soldiers. We're going to attack the Cypress army. Gordon will reward us if we defeat them. Let's massacre them. Suddenly, the monsters attack. Oh, we still get the happy music, though. So, it looks like that soldier was actually a hell soldier. And, death archers. So, there's a rat fly, that's new. And I think this is our first encounter with a hell soldier. At least in this book. We saw a dark mage last time. I think we saw one rat man last time. Nothing else super interesting. Not the largest map, just, moving along. We've got, our new character, Ranger Graham. Now, I definitely have a hard time with archers in most Shining Force / Fire Emblem / tactical games in this generation. They tend to be pretty bad, but we'll see how Graham turns out. I will say 24 attack power at level 6 is pretty good. I mean, Eric does more damage. It's about the same as Jaha. Jaha's pretty bad. So, a range 2 archer, kind of like Jaha, but... yeah, I don't know. 24 is okay for now, but we'll see. The archers got a real bad rap starting in Shining Force 1, because all the archers in that game were bad. Lyle was the equivalent bow ranger that joined kind of late game and was probably the best of the three, but he was still pretty bad compared to pretty much any other good character. Shining Force 2, you got May nice and early, so you had someone who could, have higher movement range and a bow, but, I mean, I know some people love May, but she wasn't all that good. And then, of course, we had the two elf archers later on, the, Elric? It was Elric and his girlfriend, Janet, who were totally garbage. Anyway, we've had a bit of a rough history with archers in these games, so I generally don't expect much out of him, but, we'll see. Having ranged attack has some use sometimes, Tactically, it should be useful. I'm not sure if this game gives archers any kind of accuracy bonus to shooting flyers. Like in Fire Emblems, Pegasus Knights and Wyvern Riders tend to be weak to arrows. I don't think... well, they're definitely not weak to it. They don't take any bonus damage, but maybe they're less evasive, because flyers do avoid a lot of attacks, but I'm not sure if it's just all physical attacks or melee attacks specifically. Alright, well, let's get some healing going on here. We don't really need to spend our MP already, but sure. This battle doesn't look like it's too large. There's not all that many enemies, so we'll try to keep people topped up. Oh, good. Graham can't even attack. Alright. Fighting in, mountains and stuff is always a bit tricky. We're getting slowed down quite a lot here at the beginning, I would say. And we still don't have any area of effect magic. We can probably get her a level up, though. I'm just going to keep her where she is, because she needs to get healed, probably. Try to kill this rat fly, because it can sort of attack anybody. It can fly around and hit whoever's weakest. So try to kill it first. And I wouldn't be surprised if it can poison or sleep somebody. Anyway, HP 2, MP 2, Defense 1, Quickness 1, and finally, Blaze level 2. That was a long time coming. I think that might be the highest level of learning an area of effect magic spell I've ever seen in Shining Force, actually. Because in my memory, your first mage usually gets an area of effect spell, I would say by like 6 or 7 most of the time. 8 is... feels like it's like... maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't remember anything. Who knows? Alright, a little bit of damage from Deanna. I guess at least the magic is nice against these kind of tanky flying units. I'm actually going to have Eric move up to here to attack. I could have just killed them with a bronze lance, but I want to make space for other characters to move up to attack the other enemies. Alright, if it drops antidotes, there's a reasonable chance that it could have poisoned people again, so it's good to know. Oh, I didn't really check enemies for drops. As far as I can see on my guide, they have like a herb and an antidote, and that might be all they drop. Yeah, I didn't check everybody on the map when we started, but it doesn't look like there's anything super important. So. Alright, we need to heal Natasha here first. Oh, Jaha will be fine. He got actually a good defense level up last episode, so... he would have taken probably like 6 damage or 7 damage last time, but... he's finally getting a little bit strong. Alright, Dawn, luckily, can attack at range, so let's get in there. I will say that Graham, with his bow, can technically do more damage than Dawn with a spear at range 2. Of course, yeah, so far he's done absolutely nothing. Classic. I'm gonna try to kill the Incubus before it can cast Blaze rather than heal. Because I had a feeling Luke would definitely do enough damage. And we can heal Eric. Now that the Incubus is dead, nobody can do that much damage. We should be fine. I'm gonna put Jaha over in the mountains just to keep space open for attacks. One of the small perks of the warrior class is they generally have less movement reduction, movement speed, movement penalties in the mountains. Like, cavalry tend to have the highest movement, but they get hit by a lot of penalties in forests and mountains. So in the mountains, they can generally move like 2 squares per turn, rather than their 7 they can move on the grass. But in counter, the warriors who only have 5 movement can generally move through the mountains quicker than a cavalry can move through the mountains. It's not much, but... on these big, slow maps, I guess it's fine. Still not really too close to getting to level 10 for promotions, I don't think. Not that I probably will promote at level 10 anyway, but we're still at a point where grinding up to 10 would take a little bit too much time, and haven't grinded yet. Although, I always talk about it. It's a tricky, like... it's kind of an interesting subject whether or not you're willing to grind in a Shining Force game. The games are fairly easy, so it's generally not necessary. But some viewers, I think, get really frustrated when Let's Players are, making the game easier by grinding or restarting. It's kind of like cheating. But then there's others, and this is the can't please anyone scenario, where, see, look, you can move 3 squares to the mountain, super useful. Whereas other people are like, no, take advantage of any tricks you can to become as powerful. There's definitely viewers, and actually I'm kind of falling into this camp myself. I like to make my characters as powerful as possible using, anything short of literally cheating that I can. So if there's a trick that will make my guys more proficient, why wouldn't I do it? But I try to keep things balanced because it is a Let's Play. It's not just for me; it's for other people too. Actually, I noticed now don't know what's happened, but my microphone's not picking up my voice quite as loudly as usual. I'm gonna blame Windows 10. It's been causing me all kinds of weird problems since I installed it. If the audio balance for this Let's Play isn't perfect, that's my excuse. Windows 10 has muted my microphone for no good reason. I'll probably turn the gain up a bit. One sec. Okay. Hopefully that's not way louder or anything, but I bet you that's a little bit better balance. Alright, what are we going to do here with Deanna? He's got a lot of defense. If I put him in the 30% terrain, he can get hit by one blaze. In fact, this guy might be able to hit him, but I'm pretty sure he'll survive. Famous last words, but he should be okay. And I was thinking, like, if the Dark Mage casts Blaze 2 on him, that would almost be optimal anyway, because he'd kind of waste his area of effect on just the one person. But yeah, 1 damage from the rats, I figured. I don't think the archer's going to do any damage to Deanna either, so it'll just be the mage. Oh good, look! We can finally get an attack with Graham. Let's see how amazing our archer is that we just picked up. 6 damage, yeah, that's 6 damage. I guess one thing that's good about using Deanna for this is the enemy do like to prioritize hitting your heroes, so they could have done, I'm sure, way more damage to Graham. 15 defense versus 12. Well, 3 more plus the no defense. What do we call it? No terrain bonus. I'm gonna try to focus my damage on the Dark Mage though, with anyone who can attack, because as you can see, the rat men aren't really doing much damage anyway. Let's try to avoid any area of effect damage if possible. I think we'll go to here. Still in the good defensive terrain. Slade's got a little bit stuck back there in the forest. Alright. The Dark Mage decides to melee attack my archer. Interesting. Interesting. Probably not the cleverest thing it could have tried, but now it's in range of Jaha, so thanks. Making things a little bit easier for us. It still might have been better for Jaha to kill the Ratman, because Jaha could have killed this Ratman, probably could have killed that Ratman. Like, in terms of preventing enemy attacks, we know the Ratman will get his turn soon, and we'll have other people who can kill the Dark Mage before it gets another turn. So this might prevent an enemy attack, if that's the kind of thing you're trying to reduce. And then we still have other people to kill the Dark Mage anyway. The other Ratman, I believe, was at full health. I doubt that I could kill it before it gets its action. Or no, it's at 12. But yeah, the Graham only did 6 damage, so we would not have killed it. Not that 1 damage is much, but it's just good, like... Okay, even when the game is being, like, super easy, like, statistically, or, you know, whatever you're trying to say, like, if the math is in my favor such that the enemies aren't doing very much damage, I still try to play as though it was risky, I guess. Like, it's just a good habit to be in when you're playing tactical RPGs. I'm not saying you need to play optimally necessarily, but if you get lazy when it's easy, and then you keep being lazy once things get a little bit harder, suddenly you'll have a lot of, you know, accidents. And sometimes I like to play, you know, XCOM games or other more difficult strategy games, and, you know, those things can be pretty punishing if you're not, you know, on your game, being smart about stuff. Alright, who took the damage? Graham took a tiny bit of damage. Not really worth it, but... I think if... Slade couldn't have attacked the rat, could he? I think he could have killed it if he could have hit it, but hopefully he was a... If he could have moved one more tile to the left, then that was a dumb idea. I should have just had him attack, but... I'm assuming I couldn't attack it. I don't know. Let's just start moving people down. I kind of want to get the kill the Ratman with Graham. It's probably going to let the Ratman attack somebody. Oh, maybe not. But Graham has been shooting everything. He needs to get it. I think he'll get a level up, basically. Let's see if he gets some good stats. He did not get a level up. He's not dead to me yet, but... 99. Okay, is there anyone else that needs any healing at all, or am I just... I'm just getting 10 XP at a time, that's all. That said, Slade can use heal level 1 6 times per battle, which is around 60 experience, give or take. If I can give him 4 medical herbs, or attack something, he can basically get a level up every single map now. And that's getting close to the break point I want. Let's try to finish off this archer. He's almost dead. There we go, good job. Deanna. Level 8, HP 2, 1 MP, 2 attack, 1 defense, 1 quickness. Sure. Now, I would expect, probably, that Deanna, like all the other swordsmen, will probably learn Bolt at some point. He is gaining MP. I bet you around level 10 to 12 he learns Bolt 1. Alright, I want to keep Eric close enough that the healers can heal him, because the Incubus will probably blaze him. Level 9, HP 1, attack 1, defense 2, and a little bit of quickness. Looks like Eric is definitely slightly in the lead for attack power between the two cavalry, you know, the two knights. 29 attack versus 25, yeah. He's definitely in the lead. He's got more attack, more defense, more agility. HP is about the same. Comparatively. I probably shouldn't have had Natasha move down. Probably should have just waited till we... Because I should have known the flyers would fly over the moat to attack us. Moving Natasha down puts her at a bit more risk. Alright, Graham. Well, he's going to get a level up here even if he misses, so enjoy. HP 1, attack 1, quickness 1. Wow, classic archer, bad level up. At least he got 1 attack power, but... Boy, that brings back memories. That reminds me of some old... What's his name in Shining Force 1? Our first archer? Hans? Yeah, it reminds me of Hans. Hans classically got no stat ups at all when he leveled up. Good old Hans. Hey, good job, Jaha! Missing. What a whiff! What a whiff! Yeah, Natasha should not be down there on her own. It's a dumb move. Alright, so Eric doesn't need the kill because he's already, he's level 9. He's not going to get much experience out of it. So I kind of want to use him to block the southern route. Deanna needs to get healed. And recently got a level up. So let's just have some damage to the Incubus. Not really going for a kill necessarily. Alright, the Dark Mage, again, rather than going for the blaze, goes for the physical on someone he can't even hurt. Sometimes the AI, not that smart. Okay, I think Dawn is a good candidate for a kill. There we go, level 9, HP 2, attack 1, defense 1, quickness 1. Yeah, her level ups have definitely been just a little bit worse than Eric's. Alright, Slade should heal up our Eric. Because he can't get next to Deanna. Or, actually, I just need someone to kill that Incubus and then Deanna will be fine. Hey, Graham! I hear I need someone to kill that Incubus. That's some good damage. Now, one thing to remember, one of the reasons why enemy flyers take a lot of damage is they don't get the train effect. So although this tile would have had 30% damage reduction for most units, the flyer doesn't get it. So the flyer's defense is kind of all they get. I'm running out of medical herbs here. Hopefully we get a shop after this map. Go do some shopping, buy some more herb. Browse the local delicacies, see what kind of herb they got on sale. Hopefully it's legalized in, was it Elritz, or whatever the name of this town is, whatever the name of this castle is. It's got some sort of weird name. Man, these rat men getting double attacks on Slade, that's... that's curious. That's not the first time that's happened. So, if the Dark Mage decides to blaze 2 over there, it's gonna hurt. Or... haha! For the first time, Natasha can do an area of effect. I gotta do it. Blaze 2. Always fun when you unlock it. I think it does around 8 to 10 damage, unless the enemy is weak or resistant to it. Of course, none of these enemies gave very much experience. Let's go into a little bit more of a... not going to get hit by the Dark Mage's area of effect kind of formation. Well, he could move up this way and hit that group. Actually, you know, I'd rather block this tile and have Eric and Slade get hit by the Blaze too, if that's what the Mage does, because that's only 2 characters. Rather than move out of the way and have him move up and hit 4, or 3 or 4. Or, you know, sure. You could just do that. That's real good. Good thinking there, Dark Mage. You almost had me worried. Alright, so I'm thinking units that are level 9 basically are... their job right now is to chip damage. Not to kill, just to lower HP so that someone with lower sort of totals can get a kill off. Lower total levels, you know what I mean. They get better experience. See, Ratman, at least at level 7, seem okay. We do need to start killing some of these enemies, though, so let's try to finish this one off. Looks like level 8, killing Ratman, not particularly useful, but... oh, yeah. It's kind of the downside of having Slade stay where he was we didn't have a side to attack this Ratman from. Just gonna use Eric to because I don't want him to get any kills, basically. I'm just gonna let someone else get these kills. All the enemies are basically dead. We've won. We win. All right, Natasha. I think. Come on, menu. Yeah, she can finish off the Dark Mage. So she just learned a new spell. I doubt she'll be learning any more spells at level 9 or 10, but as before, getting her more MP is definitely valuable. Oh, come on, Slade, you could have got a level up there. I actually wouldn't be surprised if a Ratman gives good experience to a level 6 character. Slade is not making it easy to level him up, that's for sure. Luke? We already know that Ratman don't really give any experience if you're level 8. I guess level 7 probably gives like 20 or so, so let's just take it and run. Yeah, better than 16. Now, I would expect the Hell Soldier is a little bit more higher level enemy, so anybody will get some good XP here, hopefully. You know, let's just talk about Natasha. $44 XP, level 9, HP 2, MP 2, attack 1, defense 1, quickness 1. I'd say that was a good level up. Anytime you get at least 2 MP on a mage, unpromoted mage, I'd say that's pretty good. What's happening here? That soldier, he was a monster. Are you the Cypress army? You must be surprised to find Emil's soldiers possessed by monsters. Not really. We see monsters all the time. I mean, yeah, we're surprised. So, Yom set up a trap for us and waited. What a dirty trick! They have no honor!
I guess that's why they'd steal the Sword of Haya.
Well, it's all over now. May we have the sword back? Well, the King of Emerald has your sword. Please make yourself comfortable while I speak to the king. Which means... shopping trip! Well, first, let's have a talk with Graham, who was not totally garbage, at least. I hate bullies and liars. I don't forgive them. Now, as far as I know, none of the dialogues change during the course of the game. I think if we play a different book, like if we get to book 3 and we have the same characters in our force, I believe in different books they'll have different dialogues here, but it doesn't progress as it doesn't change as you progress through the game like you might hope. So I won't be going back to talk to everybody regularly. I think in Resurrection of the Dark Dragon they did that really nicely. The Shining Force 1 remake for the Game Boy Advance. As you progress through the game, you heard more and more stories from your force in the barracks, which was really nice. But anyway, we got a new store. No deals. Deal or no deal. All right, we got a new sword, we got a new lance, we got a new axe, we got a new power glove. It's so bad. We got a new rod. I think steel is better than iron, I would expect. Cool. All right, we should have enough money for all this stuff, I think. So let's upgrade. So one long sword. Let's do the lances after because... oh, you're gonna make me sell first, right? Old school menu user interfaces. Yeah, power glove, so much better than the leather glove. Steel arrow. Well, three damage is not much more. But, you know. Alright, let's sell some stuff off to make some space and we'll get this all wrapped up. I like to buy them before I sell just so you can see the comparison for damage. Like, you can see how much more damage you'll get. But it's not that big of a deal in the end. I think we can assume that most of the weapon upgrades at this point in the game are going to be like 3 or 4 points of damage. Unfortunately, now we'll have like 2 new lance upgrades since the last spear upgrade, range spear upgrade. So the steel lance will probably do a lot more damage than the spear. Now, I'll still hold on to the spear so we have some ranged attack, but it's going to be pretty bad compared to our range 1 knight attack. Alright, so don't forget 2 lances and an axe at the very least, and I should buy that rod as well. So yeah, 33 attack power. These are going to be pretty powerful. I like that. I assume at the next shop, the next new shop, we'll have a power spear, and that'll be pretty awesome. Alright, I need to buy the middle axe, the middle of the road axe. We'll have a quick look to see who's doing the most damage, I think, once they've bought all this weapons. Alright, I guess I can probably buy an iron rod for Slade as well. Alright, and then some herbs. I still need to sell one more rod. Should have sold it earlier. I forgot about him. Got a herb. You got a couple herbs. Let's stock up some herbs on our monk dude. So honestly, at this point, if I had to remove one character, I'd probably get rid of Jaha. Luke and Slade are both okay. And... you know, healing is always quite nice, even if they don't have a whole lot of MP. I'm trying to sell these antidotes. I don't think we need them. We have yet to be poisoned even a single time. And I did remember that Luke learned the detox spell. So the detox spell will cleanse poison at level 1. And at higher levels it will cleanse other things. If they're even in this game, I don't know. It would be cool if Detox level 4 was a revive, so you didn't have to, you know, spend money to revive characters, but not in this game. Alright, Graham's got a herb, Slade's got 3, Luke's got 3, Dawn can have a herb. I'm not using my stat uppers yet, until we get promoted, probably. Just make sure everyone's got a little bit of emergency healing. Got 1 spare antidote there, that's fine. Yeah. There was a trick, I have heard of a glitch in, I think it was Shining Force 1 specifically, where if your unit dies and you use the cheerful bread on them while they're dead, it actually raises, because it raises their max HP, but it also adds to their total HP. So even though they're at 0 out of, say, 20 HP, if they get +2 to top, +2 to maximum, they also get +2 to their current. So then they're at 2 out of 22 HP, and then they're alive, so you can skip the resurrection if you do that. Which is pretty cool. But you can't do it in battle because, you know, they disappear when they die. And I think it's probably a glitch, technically. But anyway, it's one of those things I heard about. It's pretty cool. Alright, well, I think that's probably it for today's episode. We had a little shop trip. Let's have a quick look at just, you know, stats of characters, just so I can show off. Deanna, 29 attack, high defense. Pretty strong Lord character, I would say, so far. A little bit low HP early on, but attack and defense are good. Nothing wrong there. And having a defensive swordsman hero is really nice. Natasha, our leader mage. I mean, Blaze 2, Freeze 1 is okay selection by level 9. A little bit slow on Blaze 2, but otherwise she's fine. A little bit fragile for a leader. Game over if she dies, but so far okay. Jaha, I think I've said enough, has been pretty bad. His attack power is nothing special. His defense power is really bad. His agility is really bad. His HP is really bad. Probably the weakest link at the moment. Eric might be the MVP so far for the early game. Probably has the highest attack power, tied with Luke. And because he's got high attack power and good movement, definitely our strongest offensive unit. He also has tied for the most defense. So yeah, right now, Eric is definitely our best unit. 7 movement, max attack, max defense. Second highest agility behind the mage. Almost the highest HP. Yeah, no, Eric is really, really good. And the ability to use range 2 weapons. Yeah, no, he's really, really good. Dawn, not too far behind. A little bit weaker, but not significantly. You can see they're the same level. He's got a little bit of attack and defense and agility over her, but pretty similar altogether. They're very, very good. Luke, he does do more damage than Shining Force 1 Gong. I don't really have a problem with him right now. He can heal a little bit, and he can punch pretty hard, so that's good. Slade, just traditional boring healer that doesn't do really anything except heal. He needs to keep growing his MP quickly for him to be really useful, so let's see that. And then our new archer, or ranger, I guess, mounted archer. I'm not super impressed. His attack is pretty low, lowest of the non-mages or healers. And defense is the lowest of the non-mages or healers. I guess Jaha, but yeah, Jaha's terrible, so we'll see. But he's not off to a great start anyway, and I have a feeling we're about to get another archer. Just what I didn't really need. Anyway, there's a quick recap of our characters. We'll probably do another one around promotion time, and you know, no big deal. But nice to see how everyone's doing. All right, folks, thanks for watching. Hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you for the next battle in Shining Force CD.